AGM for ITC continues. But let's move forward and let's shift focus to another company named CONCOR. Onto the back of results, the stock is actually down about 2.5%, and because this time the company has reported a weak set, because across the headline numbers we have seen a decline coming in. Their profit is down 16% YOY, while the revenue has seen a degrowth of 3%. So let's try and understand the factors for a weak set of numbers and going ahead. What is the outlook on the same? And for this, we are being joined by Sanjay Swarup, as the Director at International Marketing and Operations at CONCOR. Hi Sanjay, very good morning and thank you so much for your time to ET Now. Firstly, onto your numbers, because there has been a 16% YOY decline in your profits. And the revenue has also seen declining. Now, even though the total volumes handled in the June quarter rose almost 8%, what impacted the profitability, and is the pressure likely to continue?
Yeah, good morning. At the outset, I would like to wish everybody a happy Independence Day in advance. Actually we were at the start of this financial year, in the first 2 months we were doing quite well, but in the month of June there were two unfortunate incidents. On the western side of our country, we had a cyclone Biparjoy which affected our operations for almost 15 days. Similarly, on the eastern side we had unfortunate railway accident in Odisha, which also affected the train running. So because of these reasons, we could not perform that well in the month of June. As a result, that was evident in the results of the quarter that everybody is able to see. But I am very happy to inform that we are standing on very, very strong fundamentals. And in the month of July and August, we have done a very good recovery. And I am extremely confident that the various steps that we have taken, we will be able to achieve the guidance which was given at the start of the financial year by our chairman and managing director. We are quite confident. There is a lot of demand in the market, and we have taken a lot of initiatives. And as a result of that, we are very, very confident that we will be able to achieve the guidance that has been given.
Right. Good morning, Mr. Swarup. This is Cheryl also joining in the conversation, and you are sounding pretty much optimistic. Looks like Q2 should do well for your company. But let me go back to Q1 and let me highlight the fact that there's been a 13% increase in the land license fee. If you could tell us what actually led to this higher land license fee than what was actually Street was even anticipating.
Yeah, actually, as you are aware, for the last 2 years, the formula for land license fee has been changed by railways. Now it is charged on 6% of the value, plus there is 7% increase every year. So company has been able to absorb this increased land license fee and show record profit after tax in the last financial year. We paid around 395 crore rupees as land license fee to Indian Railways in financial year 22-23. And this year we are expecting that it will be around 425 to 430 crore rupees. And despite this increase, which was almost fourfold as compared to the earlier formula, when we were paying land license fee on the basis of the volume handled at our terminals, despite this fourfold increase, we have been able to show record PAT as a result of the increased business and various initiatives that we have taken both in EXIM as well as domestic streams.
Okay, but there has also been a decline in your EXIM as well as domestic revenues as well, especially EXIM revenues, which are down 5.3% on a YY basis. So if you can tell us the on-ground situation in terms of the demand and what's the outlook going ahead? Are you hoping for a recovery in demand and the volumes going ahead?
Yeah, actually, we have taken a lot of initiatives in EXIM stream, like we introduced a 1+1 scheme for every incremental import container as compared to the last year volumes. We moved the empty container free of cost for a shipping line. This scheme has been very well received by trade, And in the month of July and August, of course, I cannot disclose the figures now. There has been a very, very good recovery in EXIM. And apart from that, we have been running timetable trains, which is running on timetable scheduled path by Indian Railways from our terminal at Khatwas, and which has also given us rich dividends. And one more development has taken place in the month of May. From May, Dadri, ICD Dadri, which is a flagship ICD in NCR, it has also come on DFC. So we are able to run direct container train, double stack train from Dadri to Mundra port as well as Pipavav port. So that has been actually a game changer for the hinterland right up to Muradabad, Pantnagar, Kanpur, covering almost entire Uttar Pradesh. Dadri has become a hub, and the train is reaching in almost 30 hours from Dadri to Mundra port. So a lot of business which was going on by road transportation, it has come to rail, and the trade is very happy. Plus, apart from the transit time, we have passed on the savings that we had by running on the DFC direct from Dadri. 8 to 9% reduction in our rail freight we made. That was also a very much a welcome step which was received by the trade. And trade is very, very happy and satisfied. And we are very hopeful that we will able to ramp up a lot of volume in EXIM. Similarly, on domestic side, we are running circuits, and there is a lot of demand in Gujarat area and in eastern side also. So we are running both way loaded traffic on both the from west to east and east to west. This has been a game changer in domestic. Plus, we have lot of orders from Food Corporation. FCI is moving lot of food grains in domestic through our containers, and we are hopeful of getting the bulk cement also back.
Right, Mr.
into
Swarup,
our
I think
fold
we've
in
actually
domestic.
lost your...
So this will also be in
Right, Mr. Swarup, I think there was a technical glitch in your video. We'll just try to sort it out. In fact, I had another question actually to ask you with regards to your market share. We've seen a decline in your market share, in fact, and we wanted to know how are you going to strike a balance between regaining your market share as well as retaining margins, in case you are back online with us, in case you want to talk about it. Right, Mr. Swarup?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I want to
Yes, I can
understand
hear
what's
you.
your strategy now in order to regain the market share, but making sure that that does not dent your margins and the profitability.
Yeah, actually, what we are doing is that in the multimodal logistic parks that we have set up, we are focusing on giving end logistic solution to our customers, which is a high margin business actually, in which we give value addition to their cargo in our facility and last mile, first mile logistics. So we are focusing on that area. So that will enable us to increase the market share as well as keeping our margin intact. So that strategy the company is following, and we are hopeful that we will be able to increase our market share, which is somewhere around 65 to 70%. We are quite hopeful that by the end of the year, you will see a good increase in market share of our company.
We'll let you go on that. Thank you so much for joining us today on ET Now and helping with the growth outlook of the company going ahead. So that was CONCOR management talking about why Q1 numbers have been weak, as well as what is the outlook going ahead in terms of the volume as well as market share. Absolutely.